Hello, fellow Nigerians. Happy Democracy Day. We thank God for today. Another day yet in our history. As a child growing up, I got to love Nigeria so much. Our diversity should be a strength, not a weakness. You know, we all have our faiths, we have our religions. What I thank God for is that all our major religions trace root to one origin, most often than not, Father Abraham, as far as I am concerned. It's just like when I see the Jews and the Arabs fighting, as far as I'm concerned, it's a family problem and they should solve their problem. As an African, I'm not going to inherit it. You understand? And I don't want to take sides, absolutely. Obviously, I don't want one of them to dominate the other and win. I want of them to live together in peace. But whatever it is, it should not affect me and my people. Happy Democracy Day. My message is simple. The election is coming. If you collect money and sell your future, you will die and it will be your fault. If a politician comes to you to give you money, say vote for me. If you know he's not credible, and when I say credible, I don't mean because it's not your tribe, therefore it's not credible, or because it's not your religion, therefore it's not credible. If you know that this man cannot do this work, he cannot unite our country, he does not have the know-how, the knowledge to move us forward economically, he doesn't have the tendency to make us live together peacefully, to make us unite, he does not have the intention to make appointments in a way that everybody will feel belonged, and you vote for him, and then tomorrow there's a problem, either armed robbery, banditry, and what have you, and we are all suffering. Don't complain. Don't complain. 8 years ago, I think we did the same thing. In the name of ethnicity, in the name of religion, in the name of one thing, we all casted our votes differently. We know what happened. In the last 8 years, a train ended up being bombed in Nigeria. I say this with all due respect. I'm not being insultive of anybody. I'm not willing to call somebody incompetent. That's not the point. But we do know that some people don't have the strength to do some things, even if they want to do it. Vote wisely. Today is Democracy Day. You will hear all the speeches, but in your mind, you know who truly can do this thing. If you collect money and vote for the wrong person, your future, collect the money, vote for the wrong person, your future, I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. If at this age you are up to 18, you cannot research, you cannot have a mind, at least you have written WAEC, or you are about writing WAEC, you don't know who you should correctly vote for. If I your own already happened to you already. You understand? Do not vote based on ethnicity and religion. The fact that your tribe or your religion is in power, by now you should know, is not a guarantee that you are walking on the street, armed robber may not kill you. It is not a guarantee at all. It's not a guarantee that if bandits catch you, they will leave you. It is no guarantee. By now, we are supposed to know. We are supposed to know. I used to drive through Abuja Kaduna Highway. Oh God Almighty. With my car at that time. Abuja to Kaduna, if the road is free, 2 hours. You are there. 1 hour, 30 minutes, you are there. Now, if you are going there, you are not even sure if you will reach there. Even with the best engine. It's grace. Is that the country we want? Is that how we want it? Vote wisely. Vote for somebody who is willing to make our country look like the first world economies that we know about, that we keep hearing about. This is what we should vote for. This is what we should vote for. The fact that somebody is your religion does not mean that you will live peacefully if that person gets in power. So, this year I don't know how to take talk or think hard. Don't vote for somebody who will form a cabal and cage your future and be putting his own people there. Now you sabi. That is not even just enough. If he will put his own people there, but they will move the country forward, we thank God. But what if he does not have the strength to do it? Now, Nigeria is a country of 200 million very, very intelligent human beings. Very intelligent human beings. Intelligence not be by going to school. I have met welders by the street side. They are very good in what they do. You take work to them and say, Oga, gaskiya, I have to put one iron from here to this side. They reke abon ego. Hold the thing where no go. They do it for you so that it even looks better than what the manufacturer has done. And it lasts longer for you. The bushing of my car while they repair that time. The bushing where they import, they pass 1 year. I carry and go meet them, then put that tire bushing for me. Since that day till today, I have forgotten that I changed bushing. Until this video where they make, I can't remember now and say, okay, we have those kind of intelligence. There are plenty of them. But we need the enabling environment to push these people forward. Everybody must not go to school. But everybody needs to have the enabling environment to grow. Democracy. They will bring money to you. If I tell they will not bring money, I'm telling lies. Collect their money. By the way, it's not their money. It's actually your money. Because if it was their money, they will not spend it the way they are spending it. If it was their money, they won't spend it the way they are spending it. Money that they were supposed to you have used for some things that they didn't use for, they, push it down. They say, let's wait for the election. We'll give it to them. Let's keep them very hungry now. They are treating you like fowls. Fowl, when you keep it very, very hungry, later on, when you begin to, no matter how small, you see them jumping up and down, jumping up and down. That is what they have basically equated you to. Nobody, your vote should not be affordable by money. It should be affordable by virtue. Vote for people who, when they are there, they cannot open their mouth and say it's because they gave you money that you voted for them. Otherwise, tomorrow when they are stealing your future, you cannot shout because your conscience deep inside you knows that you sold the thing. You sold the thing. I'm telling you, if you sell your vote, if you sell your vote, if you like, go and sell it. You will come back. We will discuss later. You understand? The last 8 years has taught us that even if somebody is from your region, it does not mean you will not be hungry. These people don't care about you, by the way. They don't care about you. You will see them taking their heads up now. It's not because they care about you. But I want to do the win can asa. Kenema one yende suke de zuchia ne abubuwa sobode motane to make our environment better. Let us stop running outside. We have a country. Let us stop running outside. Fix our country. We have the resources. We have oil. We have all the resources. Mention them. We have the water bodies. We have clean air. We have adequate sunlight. Nowadays, people are now moving towards solar because obviously, unfortunately, the NEPA is a glorified, is a glorified electricity company or whatever they call it nowadays. It's basically glorified. With solar, you have like 247. We need to have stability in our country, security. We need to have good economic viability. Everybody needs to live in peace. And we can all live in peace and practice our religion. We must not fight. We mustn't fight. Here of banditry, here of herdsmen. Collect the money, vote for the wrong person. You go to say I tell you. You go to say I tell you. That is my own democracy message where God say make I share. If I offend you by this message, no very so. But once in a while, go to make you hear the truth. And make you not accuse me say I done the campaign for somebody. Thank God I never mention anybody's name. But me and you know what we talk about. Me and you, we know. Go collect that money, vote for the wrong person. Go collect the money, vote for the wrong person. You may be fooled once, by the time you are fooled twice, my brother, we don't forget about you. We not say your own. Your era. No-go area. Correct it now. Make it 1-1. If you make it 2-0, hey. Anyway, bye-bye. I don't talk my own finish. Unless I know I have plenty. Cheers. Hello, fellow Nigerians. I hear you now. I greet you all in the name of whatever you believe in. Finally, I know say whatever you believe in, you don't go past God. I greet you all. Happy Democracy Day. Happy democracy. It's good to take us through history again. Why did we all clamor for democracy? We wanted human rights. We wanted freedom of expression, freedom of worship, freedom of religion. Okay? We wanted freedom of movement, isn't it? We wanted freedom of speech. Okay? We wanted right to life and dignity and protection of property. We wanted the right to feel equally valued, equally belonging. We ultimately wanted to be safe and we wanted to be happy. To be honest, those who invented democracy had all this in their mind. If you go through the annals of history, this is what they wanted. Okay? Now, if you want to break this down, okay? Ultimately, we wanted to be happy. You cannot be happy when you don't have light. You cannot be happy when you don't have security. When you cannot guarantee traveling from Abuja to Kaduna in peace, or from Damaturu to Maiduguri in peace, or from Abuja to Lagos in peace. You cannot guarantee. You will not be happy to be driving on a road that is just full of potholes. Sometimes maybe armed robber. Sometimes you move in the night. All of a sudden, wow, you enter one pothole. Come, you go see like village people do. My brother, don't be everything with village people. Because you guys are going to make Satan be preparing a case on the last day to tell God that where was he in that pothole? He will say, Father, where was I? Once this thing happened, they were shouting Holy Ghost fire, ban Satan. Where was I in that pothole? It's one politician who has stolen the money that was supposed to be meant for that road. Election is coming. I think the Democracy Day should hover around the right leadership. This year's Democracy Day. This year's Democracy Day. Hover around the right leadership. Some people actually have the experience. They have the know-how. But they don't have the physical strength to do this thing. We know that if they go there, they will be ruling by proxy. He will say, no, Baba is tired now. Don't worry, I will handle this one. He will do it based on his interests. The man you voted for won't even have the ability to even know about some of these things. Because he's too weak. He's going to be acutely unaware. That is the reason why some bad things will happen. For 3-4 days, you've not had the person you call making speech. He's not aware. The guy is acutely unaware. He's not aware that people were bombed at the train station. He will not, or on the rail tracks. He's not aware that some people have been killed in some places by bandits or else. You don't even hear any speech. And by the way, it's not to say that if these things happen and they make speech, then we'll get the succor. We don't even want them to happen at all. We don't want this to happen at all. Nigeria is a country we fought and brought stability to Sierra Leone, to Liberia, where you have rebels that are very powerful and are willing to die. But peace has evaded us. Peace has evaded us. You have people now outside the country, when they want to go home, they call all their military connection in all the geopolitical zone. Baba, make I come now, make I not come. It pains me. It pains me so much. Nigeria is such a great country. We have everything we need. The Lord was gracious to us. Abundant sunlight. In fact, almost everybody should even be moving towards solar now in Nigeria. And leave the power holding company that is there and absolutely representing his name. It is holding power from Nigerians. It is holding power from Nigerians. They only come to you maybe when it's about towards the end of the month. If not lie I talk, Moguna forgive me. But I doubt much if I'm lying because I've experienced it. They only come to me or to my people when it's end of the month. Then you will not start seeing light during that period. Once you pay, bam, don't go. You don't see light again. Is that the kind of country we want to live in? Not to even talk of the insecurity, not to talk of, the lack of a lot of infrastructure in a country that is very rich. And then towards election, you see money moving up and down. Where is this money coming from? Money that they were supposed to have used and invested in fixing these roads in the first place. They divert it to election time. They give it to you because they have starved you. You are now very hungry. But instead of you to be wise and collect the money and vote for the right person, you collect the money and still put the same people in power. Your own past witchcraft. If you are in that category of people, then yours is more than witchcraft. Who told you that because I am Idoma, if I vote for an Idoma man, then my future will be guaranteed? Who told you that? Who told you that? It's not uncommon for me to have heard people criticizing one particular person that he collected a contract to do the road from Otukpo to is it all the way to the border with Enugu State, and up to today no road. Whether that story is true or not, I don't know. But one thing I do know is that I have never known a politician who has really benefited me directly. But indirectly, yes. There are good people among them. Because these are our people. There are good people among them. But you need to vote for these good people. Vote for these good people. If the bad ones bring their money to you to divert you, and you collect the money and vote them, the greatest witchcraft, not the one where you do yourself. That one. You know, say, if you don't hear of delivery sessions before, the people where God they deliver, and at those also their mama, when they born them, they carry them, give Satan. Those times they don't get sense to make choice. That kind of person, even say that knows one day God will whisk and come out. God will just show and the light. God will allow him first, make it get plenty darkness. Then God will come show and light. When he see like he go run come out from darkness, enter light, and he will ever go back again. And when he can't look back, can't see all the bad things where he don't do, he go say, even if not to die, he must expose that darkness, make nobody ever go there again. That's why you see those of them, they are more powerful ministers, even if you are going to go by that. That is the truth. But coming back to my point, why should you be clearly aware? You already know the light, and you go back into what you know will put you in trouble. Vote wisely. Vote wisely. The fact that that person is your tribe does not guarantee that he will do the right things. You and I know humanity is one. We may speak different tongues because we are in different regions, and there is a way we come. Even within your own house, if your mama, if you do something where you know, like, now mama will just look you one eye, you know, say, he don't write one chapter for you. Say, if you try him again, the next thing in your head, you go answer for him. In another place, if they do something, father, if he just cross it, open his leg, keep him like this. You don't say, if I try him again, my head go answer. Different tongues doesn't mean we are different people. It doesn't mean we are different people. Do not collect the money and vote the wrong person. If they bring the money to you, collect them. No be their money. No be their money. You say that their money, you're not going to spend it like that. That money you're not supposed to use for project, then divert them, keep until election to starve you. Then during that period, they want to work on your psychology. Why should you collect the money and vote for the same people? What are you hoping to achieve? You want to remain in the same dilapidated situation you are? Why should you do that? Why? Even if they give you 1 million, what is 1 million? I no get them. Nobody say I get them. I no get them. But I don't know, say, at least God don't give me grace. I don't ever buy one car before. That car, I make I no lie you. If I see other cars now, I dey like change them. But you say I get sense that time. Carry that money, maybe I go buy land. By now, I know where they. So let me not talk like me, I'm too wise. I have been foolish before too. Unfortunately, we have all been foolish before, and we can always do better. That's why we are saying, let's check ourselves together. Who is it that can move this country forward? We have everything we need. Resources. We have all the resources. We have intelligent people, 200 million intelligent Nigerians. Why not create the enabling environment so that we harness this intelligence in the right way instead of taking it the wrong way, my people? Why? Election they come, no collect money, vote the wrong person. Try get your PVC. Try get my brother. Make you vote the right person. Not based on ethnicity. Vote person where we say if he enter, at least he will get the first step to restructuring the country in a way where we say everybody go feel equally belonged. This idea of they can't make presidents look like say na God position. Now human beings, all of us be. The citizen is supposed to be more important than the president, not the president being more important than the citizen. Because the president is supposed to work for the citizen. In the event where the president is there but the citizen is dying, then the system is basically rooted for failure. That's not what we should do. Well, This thing I want to talk and how we won't understand self. My message is simple. Vote the right person. Vote the correct person. And the correct person no must be your tribe. The correct person no must be your religion. The correct person no must be your tribe. It no must be your religion. Vote the person where will make us move forward. So, if this is what I talk makes sense in any way, now thank God. If it don't make sense, come on, I apologize. Bye-bye. Happy Democracy Day. My prayer is that the next Democracy Day, we will have reason to rejoice than to regret. You know, it's again one election where we do. Where some people say I'm happiness more. You know, for the next election, the happiness, the last S, no day inside. For the subsequent one, we hear the person talking at all again. We pray it's all like that the next one. Cheers.